Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Toss an acorn to your Pumbalina chipmunk, wandering along, was struck down by a fierce south wind, scarred with bitter song, where from thee the outflow, a little woodland creature hidden among trees, his sparkling eyes are glitter. After the chipmunk, their evil long pursued, scurry did he, stumbling among the tree, the owl river down. Out jumps squirrel, screeching his battle cry, fierce woodland beast, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, at the edge of the world, in those untamed wilds, danger manifest, full of dark and fear. Squirrel, protect me, danger I can't see, high up upon the trees from where you lived. You fought off the owl, a bird that was fire, a furry friend of the forest, so let him go, be that is my story. The squirrel set me free, defeated that foul owl, give him clean water, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, a furry friend of the forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest, oh, the deep dark forest, toss an acorn to your squirrel, furry friend of the forest, toss an acorn to
June?
your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark
So, I'm probably supposed to be asleep right now. Yes, you probably are supposed to be asleep right now. It is 4 in the AM on a Sunday. But it is the weekend. And since it's the weekend, you can do whatever it is you choose. Good morning, Moon. June, do I need to read you a bedtime story this morning? Acorns. Okay. So my test redeem does exist. Maybe. I'm actually not doing story time this week, but I can probably read something real quick. So James. Okay. So supposed to create a persisted variable. Oh. No, I didn't click the box. I can redeem that. Sure. James. So why 4 no counter? Please explain. I realize this is just tossing a your score. For some reason, it managed to intro song to keeping up appearances. I don't know. I had the AI app create music and sing it, so probably based off of something. Yeah, okay. So doing redeems that way doesn't actually make counters for some reason. So what I am working on doing one of these days is moving all of my channel point redeems over to Firebot. Because it does give me a lot more control over them. Because I can just pop, oh sorry, StreamerBot, you use Firebot. But I can just pop over to StreamerBot, right? And program conditions for redeems to be available. So, if I can figure out how to do it properly, you know, like I can have a redeem be available only at like an hour into a stream or something. So like, you know, for the morning streams, that would allow us to have the chicken nugget redeem 3 hours into stream because we start at 9 a.m. and I don't eat before noon. That being said, we usually end at noon, so there would be very few cases where that would be applicable. But, you know, there is a timed action option. So I wonder if there's a way that I can have it pull my computer's time and then check to see if it's afternoon. And, you know, only between like noon and 10 p.m. can we get the chicken nugget redeem, you know? Because I don't have a problem eating later in the day. It's eating early in the morning it makes me feel nauseous. No? But I don't know specifically how I would program that. But there's also like WebSocket things and like OBS things and Streamlabs things, Elgato things. There's integrations for like crowd control and stuff. So like I gotta assume that somewhere in here I can maybe even jury rig some kind of timer. Not a timer, but like a clock, you know? But I'm not seeing anything, so this might be a stop trying to experiment with it and Google it kind of question. But I saw a chipmunk redeem. The timer works. I figured out why it was showing up every minute or whatever. And it's because I triggered it that whenever we went to Main Street, whenever we came here, right, it would queue up the chipmunk to pop out. But since I didn't close StreamerBot at the end of every stream, it would queue up another one every time I went to Starting Soon and then came back here. So, that was a problem with that plan. But we fixed it now. I need a controller. Yes, how are the two of you this morning? You happy? You healthy? You wise? June's tired? What has you up so late, ma'am? Is there anything we can do to help you sleep? It is the Chrono Trigger. Good morning, Abby. We just got exiled from Exiled like 3 weeks ago now, because we did Final Fantasy, then I had the work thing. Yawning a lot, but weirdly not sleepy. Well, you do you, I suppose. Then square. I don't remember what we're doing. Oh, we're going to the future. Back to the future, that's what we're doing. Protodome. But yes, how is everyone this morning? Happy, healthy, wise? You don't see the game. This again. Chrono Trigger likes to give us problems with screen capture. Every frickin' time. Your fence is in place. That's exciting. Yeah, Abby, that's something you're going to learn very quickly, is Chrono Trigger likes to do nightmare things. Like resize this window, not show video. No one knows why. And all I ever do is fight with it. Yeah, like, it'll crash whenever one of the cutscenes plays. It'll just stop showing video. It's a bit of a mystery. And I think that I was using window capture for it, because I think that was my kind of, this is the best solution. But the other day, yesterday I had to use window capture for Fallout, because Fallout also wanted to give me problems after it crashed. Oh no, I'm going to the other dome. That's where I'm going. I went to bed at 4 a.m. last night. I mean, no, do what makes you happy, you know? If you want to stay up that late, by all means. You know, there comes a certain point in the game, though, that I would be happy to just walk across this wasteland instead of race Johnny anymore. I didn't want to be up that late. Well, what kept you up then, I guess? You know, like, the only person stopping you from going to bed is, well, if you can't sleep, that's one thing, but, you know, the only person that's stopping you from going to bed is you know? Johnny Sheets. Come on, Johnny. Johnny, get out of here. I got things to do. I have time to save. Gotta go beat Lavos or something. Johnny, stop it. Stop it! Freaking Johnny. Johnny's like... Johnny's the Transformer I didn't even ask for. And I love Transformers. Like, Transformers is a great thing, you know? Nothing new under the sun, though. Lots of transforming robots, but... You know. Get out of here, Johnny. Johnny! Stop cheating. I swear, if I can't get it this time, I'll just walk. I don't remember how far it is and how many battles it is, but, like... It'll probably frustrate me less. You're racing him. He turns into a motorbike and you have a jet car. Because there's monsters. There's monsters on the road. So, you know, you race him, but even though you race to the other end, you know, if you don't win, it resets you for some reason. Yeah, because the future is a nightmare apocalypse landscape because Lavos killed the world. I could make this up, but I'm not. The future is a nightmare landscape, and you have to play some kind of motorbike minigame. Yeah, okay, Johnny, I will try to avoid doing that as much as possible. And then we run through the sewers, because, you know, the only way to get around is through the sewers. There's the cat. We do not pet the cat. We don't use the save point. We don't kick the can. Because everything down here is attracted to noise. Yeah, so June, if you go find the last VOD for Chrono Trigger, it should be episode 3. I was just killing time at the end of the stream. Because it was just a good stopping point. I went and did the beginning of the game, Lavos bat. That is a loop that brings me back to the beginning. Oopsie. Oh, because we deploy the bridge. I did the you can fight Lavos anytime boss loop. And it is a battle. Oh boy, my trigger has been Chrono. That's not even a sensical sentence tone. How is everyone this fine morning? We're doing good. Wake up! The final instruction sequence the wise one programmed me was for his burial. So I can join him his eternal rest. But first, I'm certain there was one more task I was ordered to complete. Something about the seats. Memory error, I forget. Alright, robot. Monster, whatever. Can I open this door now? The pendant begins to glow. Boop. When has anything I said made sense? Abby, I want to say we got to the 8th form of the first phase. You who have opened the door. I am Balthasar, the Guru of Reason, and formerly of the Kingdom of Zeal. I was cast in this era by a great disaster which befell our land. Much to my surprise, I have learned that the creature Lavos was not a product of our age, far from it. It seems that the being fell from the sky in a bygone era, burrowed deep into the planet's core. There he began to feed upon its energy, growing ever stronger. Yeah. Lavos' form was revealed briefly when he was summoned forth by a mighty wizard by the name of Magus in the year 600. The year 1999, Lavos emerged to claim the surface. Now he has taken the place I have named Death Peak as his throne, or nest. As it may well be, his miniature spawn now flow from the mountaintop, an avalanche of death. Lavos is a parasite of gargantuan proportions, whose host is the planet itself. What I'm planning on doing, Abby, is doing Magus this playthrough, and then I'll do the New Game Plus with Frog, and get both endings. And depending on how much we're having fun doing all the daily stuff in Chrono Trigger, I could try and do all 13 endings. I just don't remember what the conditions for some of them are. So it might reach the point where we use the Google, you know? Trapped here, I endeavor to continue my study and observations of Lavos, but I believe the end draws near. Maintaining one's sanity is an endeavor in and of itself, and in a stage such as this, an endeavor I fear may be futile. But before my mind is lost forever, I have decided to leave these records of my knowledge behind, along with my greatest invention. Wait a minute, I don't remember that happening in 1999. I don't think this game's factual. Yes, probably a New Game Plus, just because, like, I could do it on this playthrough because I have Magus to make up for the deficiency in magic, but I already did the minigame, so. Ever did I return home and toil endlessly in search of a way, but as I neared the completion of my research, so did I near the end of my days. I've grown old and frail, and so I leave it in your hands, you who have opened the way. Take hold of the reins of time, and all people of this planet's past and future join as one. Then you just may be able to stop Lavos. You have little chance of success, but even a little chance is still a chance. And you who have opened the door, the fate of the world is in your hands. Now open the final door and claim what awaits you, my last and greatest work. The Wings of Time. Boop. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to sleep again. See you in a few hours. Bye, June. Have good EPs. Can I... Hey, robot guy. I need the seats in this. This must be an invention mentioned in his recordings. The Wings of Time. Oh, what is this thing? New, get in here. I need seats. There you go. Strange contrast. Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Precious, isn't he? Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Namely, how to transcend time. I'm gonna lurk for a bit, need to shower and eat something. Don't worry, I won't listen to you. I mean, you can put it on as background noise if you want. I just don't need you to be announcing that, you know, that's what's going on, right? Press B to display the time gauge, and then select the area you wish to visit. Ah, yes. Wake up, New. We got things to be doing. Yeah, exactly, you know. Before you go, why don't you give a name to my time machine? It's the Epoch. It's always going to be the Epoch. Epoch? 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 There's thirsty girls in chat. There. Well then, hop aboard. Whoop. Pick off. Alright, we can go anywhere we want. including 1999. Boop. All right, so we got a time machine. So Stone, all the Chrono Trigger design was actually done by Akira Toriyama, so that's why they all look very Chrono Trigger-esque. Unbelievable energy reading. Is it as if the total mental energy of all humans who ever lived were being amplified? This is great. Fast, fast. The Epoch is capable of this? Take off? No. Okay, yeah, I actually want to get off. Boop, boop, boop. What's up, Gaspar? Interesting, so he actually completed his Wings of Time. At the cost of his own life, no less. Want to put those good wings to use and pay a visit to the ancient magic kingdom. Come and see me whenever you have the need. Oh, because they sealed off the gate, but I can still use the ship to go. I got it. Antiquity. Boop. But yeah, Magus is a strong replacement for losing that character. Because that's your only source of light magic at that point, isn't it? Cave? Nope, not this cave. Oh, I am here. It's been a while since I played this. You like Marl? What I find interesting is that they doubled up on water magic. The way is sealed. Okay. Princess Nadine, actually. Okay, so yeah. The way is sealed. Puppies. So then we go tell Gaspar that we can't do anything here, I think. I do like how this is a little guide when you get stuck, though, right? Because it's not blatant, go do this. Yeah, okay, Magic Kingdom. Okay, so I am supposed to be in Antiquity. The way is sealed. Okay, so we got the cave with the portal that's sealed. And I assume that I can't break the seal until I do the other thing with the pendant. Is there another cave? Yeah. Because, like, sometimes I like a little direction in a game. And that's why I actually can't play a lot of newer games, is with no manual or anything. It's all, you have to remember the in-game tutorial. Which, spoiler alert, I'm not going to remember. Oh, there's a door at the back of the cave. I figured it out. I'm smart. The smartest, really. And... okay, so this is the bottom... nope. How deep does this cave go? Okay, this is the bottom floor. We got a save point. Yes. Okay. Saving. Okay, anyone got anything interesting? The Guru of Life voiced opposition to the Queen's plan, so he was banished to the Mountain of Woe. I'll be back in a few, gonna say hi to Nagi. Alright. Thanks for stopping by this morning, Abby. This tunnel connects to a mud beast den. Beyond the mouth of the den lies a great chain, the ancestor of the Mountain of Woe. That anchors the Mountain of Woe to the earth. Okay. I keep turning off my auto run. Okay. This is actually the Mud Beast Den. I wonder if there's a merchant somewhere in that cave, because I could definitely stand to get some new items, I think. Okay, attack increased. Okay, 422 hit points left. So this round of attacks should... No, this isn't lethal. Oh. Unless Isla wants to do 300 damage. What do I know? Attack. Attack. Oh, we got a crit. Okay. So that's around 400, so that's half. One more crit would be lethal, but we can't rely on crit. Or we can. I don't know what do I know about anything in this game anymore? I don't know how the crit system actually works in this game. Like, it might be percentage based, but I can't speak as to that directly. Got anything? An inn? Sure. And it's free? I'll take free healing. Times passed, the enlightened ones and we, the earthbound ones, lived as one. Okay, cool. The mud beast is dangerous. You shouldn't play around down. Cave. What do you guys got? When will Lady Hua come play with us again? The three gurus and Lady Shala are near the only ones who do not treat us inferior. Oh, because these are the people that don't have magic. So, I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to be using magic on those mud beasts. The Queen has installed the Mad Machine in the Ocean Palace in an attempt to restore Lavos' energy. But is there not peril in such a thing? The Guru of Life said as much, but it only led her to imprison him upon the Mountain of Woe. I fear there's little we can do. The Guru of Life said that young Lord Janus possessed power with him, exceeding even that of Lady Shala. But then the Queen lost her mind, and the young Lord grew to hate that power and all the suffering it causes Lady Shala. Now he hides it, denies it, and shuts it from his thoughts. This is Algeti, the village of the Earthbound. We Earthbound ones were banished from Zeo because we possess no magical talents. Not a shop to be seen, huh? But I interest you in some... Yes. I was just commenting that there was not a shop to be seen. I'm sorry, 17,000? We can afford one weapon. It is, what, 20... It is 26. That's almost a 33% damage upgrade, though. Oh, and we do 1.5 times damage to magical beings, huh? Okay. Whip. Chrono. Danmodo. I'm just making up names. Sell. Time to start selling some of our old stuff. We just have to make sure it's not something that we need. I swear, if there's like some kind of upgrade system that I'm forgetting where I can use these to make other things later. Alright. 28. So we've got Robo and Robo and Isla with us, so that would be Robo. 13. So let's get Marl weapon. Whip. So Robo gets the Megaton arm. Marl gets the bow. Sell. What's up, Art? We're doing good. I laid in bed this morning for like an hour. I just didn't feel like getting up. That was something. But, you know, so far as things go, that's a very minor problem to have. I was awake and conscious and all that good stuff. But, you know, you're just gonna have days like that, right? How are you doing this morning? How is your side of the Americas? Many inhabitants of this land were taken to build the Ocean Palace, and none were ever seen again. Ooh. Doing great, chilling right now. That's good. You got any plans for the long weekend? You and the fam doing anything fun? Great capsule. I made plans to have dinner with my parents on Monday because Labor Day and it's a day off, you know? So, it's always nice to get a chance to go have dinner with my parents or lunch or whatever. Not sure. I think they're supposed to be stormed today. I mean, I honestly don't like how bad of a storm. Like, I'm not sure where you live, but like, I want to say you would live in like Central Eastern America, somewhere in there. Actually, I think you have mentioned where you live before. Because that's why I have a thought in my little brain here. But like, you're not gonna get, you shouldn't get a hurricane or a typhoon or anything where you live, at least, you know? Yeah, you have said that before. That's why I was like, no, I know where Art lives. I just don't know specifically where you live, but I don't want to know specifically where anyone lives, because that's, you know, that's more information than I'll ever need, right? Unless I'm mailing you something. That would be the only situation I would need that information. But yeah, like, you're not near the coast or anything, so we're not looking at like a tsunami or hurricane. But like, what kind of storms do you guys get there? More mud beasts. I wonder. Are they weak to magic? Am I just doing this wrong? I mean, it's not bad. Heavy winds, nothing serious. Yeah. Let me tell you, the wind got crazy enough here the other week that a tree got uprooted. Not a big tree, mind you, like, you know, 4-inch diameter tree. But still, a whole tree got knocked over by the wind. And like, I ain't see that, you know, ever in my life. I've seen the after effect of it, but I've never actually watched it happen, you know? But I was at work and like, our closing manager comes up and they're like, did someone hit this tree with a car? And I was like, not to my knowledge. I run back the camera. And the wind just knocks it over. I'm not getting through here. Like hell, I'm not. Yeah, it was definitely something to go back and watch. You're trying to figure out what happened. But like, it's also one of those things just to satisfy our curiosity, you know? Okay. What do we got here? What will spin kick? And you keep spamming lightning. But yeah, it's definitely something when like, and like we've had weird weather here before. Like we've had flash floods here. Like I've made jokes about taking my kayak out into the street before, which I know wouldn't be safe, but it'd be funny. And I don't have a kayak these days. I used to have a roommate with a kayak. Nope. Wah! Alright, but we will actually use healing items too. Could you not? Cat attack? But yeah, we had like severe flash flooding, like 12 to 14 inches of water or something. It was wild. And you know, that's entirely because your sewage system can't, you know, dispense the water elsewhere fast enough. It's like these are the major, you know, urban areas like downtown and stuff. Like, you know, it's not like there was no sewage or runoff or anything. It's that there was nothing to be done about it because there was just so much water coming down. But like, it's crazy to think about how quickly the weather can turn, you know? You know, sometimes you see it coming. I didn't pay too much attention to the news, but also, like, you know, things used to be different. Like, you know, smartphones are definitely a quote-unquote recent innovation, you know? I remember back in my day where I had to read the news in the newspaper or listen to the radio. You know, now at the touch of a button, I can get the weather for, like, you know, where all my friends live, and I can be up to date, and, you know, if there's a bad storm, I can just text Art and be like, hey, like, you okay, man? You know? And, you know, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll just text someone and be like, you okay? And they're like, the storm's not in my area. And I'm like, I just know you live in that part of America, my dude. Like, I'm doing my best here. But, you know, I like checking in on people, you know? Like, if I don't hear from someone for a month, you know, I will pop into that Discord and find a server that they're on and shoot them a DM. Because, like, you know, sometimes, you know, things take us away from this, that, or the other thing, and, you know, things get lost in the shuffle or whatever. Could we... Okay, okay, what are we gonna do here? Okay, heal. Item. Mid ether. Heal beam. I want to say that these different colored things are supposed to be like, you do different kinds of damage to them, but I'm not seeing a pattern here. Wait, we're asleep now? When did that happen? Why did that happen? He kicked a rock at us. Did the rock knock me out? I mean, we've been focusing on this blue one, so killing one of them definitely takes that attack away. So I think we just keep going with this. It's gonna be slow going, you know? But, you know, it's that theory of combat loss grouping, you know? As soon as you kill a enemy, you know, other enemies are easier to kill. Because of incremental damage, you know, spread out through the battle. Cat attack. I like how Chrono can stand up to spin around to get his healing, and he's gonna go lay on the ground again. Welcome back. How's Nagi doing? Cat attack. Turns out she just got affiliate, but still had to do paper. Yeah. The paperwork takes like an hour or so. Should be fine. You did the paperwork recently. You know how long the paperwork takes. So, Abby, I didn't ask you. Do you have any plans for the long weekend? Rocket Punch? Cat Attack? I guess we could do a No, Falcon Strike is with Chrono. That sucks. I had to use my dead name on said paperwork. Unfortunate. But, you know, you do what you gotta do sometimes, right? But I suppose that you also use that name for all your banking and stuff, then? I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure how those things work. But, you know, my assumption is that it has to match your banking information, right? I bet you my tags all say, like, Fallout things, don't they? Yeah, Fallout New Vegas, Nevada. Oopsie. It's annoying. I'm changing that really soon. Yeah. My friend, just got married. No, just did her name change. She didn't get married recently. She had a baby recently. Well, she's actually having a baby soon. Her due date's in September. But she was telling me that she was changing her name just so that, like, for the baby, then, you know, the names make more sense. So they're hyphenating their last names, but they never did that when they got married. And, like, we were talking, and I was like, but, like, if you're just doing a name change for him, can you change your first name too? And she was like, I mean, I could. And I was like, you should. You should just pick something super out there, like they did on Friends. You know, Princess Consuela Banana Hammock, you know? Mike Shitbag. And, you know, I guess in that scenario, if you change your name, you know, you could make it anything you want. But yeah, I'm glad you're taking care of that if it causes you frustration or stress and all that, you know? But also, it's just one more thing to remember. You know? While the human brain is the world's most... Can we go? No? There we go. Since there was tech and item commands, I was using those. And I can't hit you. Rude. Chrono. Chrono, I behoove you. Help. Rapid Fire Fist. Peace Toss. Interesting. We will heal. Because I'm responsible, and my party doesn't die because I didn't heal. Never once, not a time. Abort. Regular potions, please. Okay, and we outie. Enjoy your lurkies, Staren. I have that Pokemon game show thing tonight, and I'm streaming again tomorrow. Other than that, I'm not doing anything but Paris and chores. Nothing special for Monday for the day off. Because, like, isn't that the last day of vacation before the kids go back to school, too? Back to school on Tuesday, right? Or is it different out where you are? For us, kids are back in school on Tuesday. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, my parents were both teachers, and I recall out here, it's always the day after Labor Day's first day of school. So some years it's real late. For whatever reason. Or I guess Labor Day is what, the first Monday of September or something? I honestly don't even remember how a lot of these holidays are calculated. You know, I just look at the calendar in January and write all these things down, you know? And even with them written down, I don't remember. Party. That is 5 misses. 6. That's 6 misses in a row. 7. 8. Caller shows on Thursday. Thursday's a strange day to start. Alright, enemy just pieces. I wonder why it's Thursday. Like, I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't know what it is. Oh, Wednesday orientation. Okay. Alright, that's reasonable. Alright, I could farm gold and get the gear back in that cave. I feel like Frog never got a sword, which was 13,000. There would be a lot of gold farming to go get all that gear. But, you know, having the weapons definitely helps, because killing enemies faster means more gold. That's math. For some reason, orientation has to be on a Wednesday. Yeah, I can't fathom why that would be, you know? It's a very weird thing. are your classes mostly in person or online? I tried going back online for a while. It wasn't really for me. I'm not good outside of a classroom. I'm not great in a classroom either, to be fair. But, you know, I am a worse student when I'm left to my own devices. I took calculus, English, and philosophy online. And I didn't do great. Yeah, you'd prefer in person too. It's a motivation thing for me, you know? Like, I get distracted and I start doing all sorts of other things around the house. You know? But in a classroom, like, I'm there to learn, you know? The focus is the learning. And, you know, I could force myself to do it, but it's... You know, I'm just not good at self-focus and stuff. And I'm sure I'd be better about it now than I was in my early 20s. Doing business. Gross. I mean, business school isn't bad. It's wild, though. Because a lot of my friends studied business, and they know nothing. Like... It's insane that, like... They try to tell me something, and how something theoretically works, and I'm like, well, as someone that managed food service for, you know, 10 years, I can tell you that, you know, in practicality, that's not how I would actually calculate a labor cost to run a schedule. You know, like, there is knowledge that you can get from a book, and there's knowledge that I gained by actually doing it. And let me tell you, what you're trying to tell me on how to write my schedule doesn't help because, you know, I've actually had to do this in my life. But, you know, I'm sure there is a rational reason for, you know, the information they were given or taught. It just didn't feel applicable when they tried to tell me how to write my schedule for my job. Trying to find the gaps in my knowledge, not actually to learn the thing. That's fair. But, you know, it's just one of those things where, like, it was a bit of a head-scratcher. And my friend who actually worked with me, congratulations to the third Asterian. My friend that actually worked with me in food service was getting his, like, going to school for business. And, like, sometimes we just sit in the back office and, like, I'd work on schedules or inventory or whatever. And, like, we just talk about it. And it's interesting. It's interesting information, but I can't wrap my head around applying it sometimes, you know? That's fair. Yeah, I'm more of a learn-by-doing kind of person. But, like, I like the classroom setting, I think, better, because, A, it forces me to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. Because around the house, I just got too much stuff, right? You know, like, I'll be like, I'm hungry, I should get up to make lunch, and then I'll go clean my kitchen, and then I'll do this, and then I'll be like, oh, well, I have the cleaning supplies out, I should do this, and then, you know, surprise, it's 4 hours later. I am. Hey, level up. I level up. Charm. Boogie? Do I... Please explain. Who has Boogie, and what does it do? No. Boogie. Inflict stop on all enemies. They're just gonna dance. They better dance, they better move. Yeah. Items? Platinum vest? Field sphere? Okay, what are these, spheres that we keep getting is also a question. Inventory. But yeah, it's, definitely one of those things where, like, 100 HP. Okay, strength capsule. Chrono. It's definitely something I could try and do, you know. I could try going back to school to learn some stuff. Get me some knowledge. For a while, I actually considered going back to school and going into nursing. You know, it's an in-demand job. I would feel like I was accomplishing something by helping people. You know, it felt like a good idea at the time. But I don't know if I have it in me to like go back to being a full. I'm supposed to be up there. I don't know if I have it in me to be a full-time student again either. You know. Nursing is actually a surprisingly good option. It's not a bad option. I have none of the prerequisites though, so it'd be a lot of schooling for me. Which is fine, but I don't know if I have it in me to be a full-time student. You know, like, with my attention span and stuff, like, you know, I mean, I guess I could find somewhere that has an in-person classroom. You only have two semesters left? That's not bad. That's what, you're done next summer then. You got fall and winter semester, and then you're done. Ooh. Now, are you looking for a job in business, or like do you plan on going into the business sector with this? No, I don't want to cast lightning. I just want to attack. No, I don't want to cast lightning. I just want to attack. Inventory, ether, ether, kinda, I have to retake some stuff this year, which means a couple of classes out of the fact, not really going in the field. Yeah. No. Honestly, just having the knowledge is helpful, you know? Having the knowledge of anything is helpful, because it gives you more options, you know? And a lot of places are just looking for, like, any kind of further education. Can you learn something and can you be trained, you know? Like, you know, is this knowledge directly applicable? Maybe not, but can I prove that I was able to, A, commit to something and stick with it? Yes. And can I learn something, you know? Could I not disable auto run like every 5 seconds? Please, game. I promise I know that I don't want to do it. I just keep doing it by accident. Attack. Attack. I'm studying because of all of my entrepreneurial endeavors. It's helpful to not know the knowledge I don't have and need to delegate. Exactly. But that's exactly it. You know, knowing even the background behind something that you're asking someone else to do, it gives you that kind of idea where they're coming from when they tell you something even, you know? Instead of, you know, you coming to tell me something about something and I being like, oh, how would I possibly have any idea, you know? So I think that's a good idea. You just have the knowledge that you're delegating. But also, like, if someone is away or whatever, at least you have an idea what needs to be done. You know, so, like, if someone's going away, you know, in advance, you can ask them, be like, hey, you know, if I have to cover your function or whatever, like, is this how I do it? Instead of, you know, going in blind. Okay, so they're going to heal themselves every turn and confuse my guys. Got it. Hey, we got one. Could you not? Could you not? Yes, please confuse the people that are already confused. That is fine. Stop it! Stop! Okay, at least we got lightning to go off. Also, Robo looks like one of those Family Guy heads with Family Guy, or South Park guys with the split head, the Canadians, you know? Please don't punch Chrono. Why? Why are you like this? Guys, kinda. He does, like... I do not want to do that fight again. 2 of my 3 party members confused? Hell no. I mean, it'd be fine if Isla could just one-shot those guys and, you know, 4 turns, 4 kills, right? That was not what was happening there. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad XP farm. You know? High ether. Barriers. You know, with all these barrier spheres, I feel like I'm going to be going into a fight where I'm going to take a lot of magic damage. Just a thought. This guy who's going to run away again. Come on. Do we get the kill? Just a thought. That emote didn't show up. I think that you... Oh, there you go. I sometimes have one singular thought. Y'all ever see that, like, joke post where someone said that the singular form of James is Jame? Because, you know, the S makes it plural. And that would be applicable to any name that, you know, ends in an S, you know? Alexi is a singular form of Alexis. Yeah, one singular Jame. So at Starbucks, they allowed us to go in and edit our preferred name at any point. So, like, you had your, you know, you had your name for banking information and direct deposit. But, like, you could set your preferred name for things like the schedule. Which I think is actually really good, you know? Give people the option to, you know, be called what they would like to be called. So I show up one day, and I go in and edit my name to one singular Jame. No spaces, because that was the full amount of characters we were allowed to enter. So you could also set your name to, like, all sorts of bonkers things, because they gave you a lot of space. But, like, you could also write in your full name, you know? Like, first and last, if you so desired, I suppose. I don't know in what scenario you would do that. But you could. And so, for the longest time at Starbucks, all my schedules said one singular Jame. And then, anytime I went to another store, a manager would be like, could you explain? And I was like, yes, the S makes it plural. But also one singular Jame, because I am hashtag forever alone. Gosh, I wouldn't be happy if I had to use my... Exactly. But no, the other half of the joke was hashtag forever alone. Because in the time that I worked at Starbucks, I went on like 4 dates over 6 years. And then we just pass items down the line. Because items are just a conga line at this point. Levy has paid her taxes. Good morning, Levy. Also 12 letters and a hyphen for first name. That is long. That's absurdly long. Sorry, not me, like, thinking of what that could possibly be if it's 12 letters plus a hyphen. Alright, I have a thought, and it is actually 12 letters. And that's as far as I'm taking this thought experiment right now. How you doing, Levy? Welcome back, Moon. We have found where the Guru of Life is imprisoned. Chrono, look. Womp womp. Glad you're doing okay. Well, at least we know this boss's attack sequence, because we did this against Lavos the other week. Still don't like my odds. Also, I do also like his googly eyes there. Look how goofy his eyes make him look. You can DM me. I don't know if you know my I mean, yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to think of names that would be that long, you know. I don't think it makes a difference to anyone's life. Okay, well, that is something. Alright, yeah, I see the reason for all those barrier spheres, though. Alright, so I guess my question is, does the barrier sphere only last a certain number of turns, or does it last the entire battle? I gotta assume it's only a certain number of turns. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough fight. Especially because I have to catch up because 2 of my guys are already dead. I think we just kind of let this happen. You know, we're dead. Everything's horrible. I'm gonna go for my water bottle while Isla, you know, punches him and gets lasered. Oh no, our party died. I'm gonna take y'all outside. Alright, we're going outside. Field trip. Alright, let's try that again. No. No, abort. So, we do have a Dark Mail, which is magic defense. So, Chrono does have access to revive, so we'll give him that. No, I'm allergic to the sun. Are you a vampire? You'll be safe in my pocket. Apparently, we all fit in Moon's pocket. Moon's some kind of giant, confirmed. No, I'm just really pale. Fair. Could you not? Could you just not before my guys get a turn? Barrier. 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 Nope. Okay, that's everyone. Tech. Does that help? A little. Game, I behoove you. I have sensitive eyes and pale skin. I don't get along with sunny days. Fair. Okay, well... I'm starting to think that I'm not ready for this fight. Item, mid potion. To there. Let's use a barrier sphere again. Heal beam. Could you not? Could you not? Please. I behoove you. Just let my little guys be for just half a second so we can get going. So yeah, we take more damage than I can even heal in a turn. So we might have to go grab Morrow or Frog to have an actual healer instead of Robo. I mean, Robo's not a bad healer. He just doesn't have a high magic value, so he doesn't heal for a lot. You know, but... You know. Heal beam. And since we're not even attacking the body yet, I am not worried about that, I guess left arm, because he's facing us, healing the body right now. Okay, so who actually needs healing right now? Robo. How do you respond to magic damage? Okay, so pretty even across the board. Heal beam. If we can stay ahead of this damage curve, we're okay. If we can't stay ahead of the damage curve, we're not okay. That's really where this leads us down to. Kiss on Chrono. But like, we have enough ethers that if we have to play this out, we have the means to, you know? Assuming that the barrier spheres last forever. If the barrier sphere does not last forever, you know, we got a lot less option. Lightning. Let's do a rapid fire fist. Just to get some damage in on that arm, because all our physical attacks were against that, right arm. Because I believe, in generality, okay, that was that one, that usually you have to defeat them both quickly together. But that does disable all his magic and counter attacks, if nothing else, for now. And we lose nothing here because we never did damage to the torso anyways. So all that damage that the arm was healing really was zero effect. Yeah, arm restoration. So yeah, it's rinse and repeat from this point. You know, kill the arms, attack the body, right? But if we can't kill that arm fast enough, it's going to heal all this damage that we just did anyway. Okay, so cat attack. And we're going to take out the healing arm first. Robo's going to start heal beam again. We slacked on healing while we were doing our attack phase. Attack, lightning. Don't kill Robo. This is going to kill Robo. It almost killed Robo. Heal Robo. Lightning. Heal beam. Abby, what time is your Pokemon thing at? Because, like, if I'm not busy at work, I might come listen to that. That might be interesting. I do like Pokemon, but I skipped several generations, so I do poorly at something like that. But I do like Pokemon, like, trivia and stuff. Cleave. Heal beam. And if I make sure that I start the next attack phase, or his next attack phase, with actual hit points, it's less of a catch-up mechanic, because I am smart. Cleave. High ether. We're running out of them. I said that I have lots of ethers and I could do this for a while, but I was wrong. Okay. Cat attack. Heal beam. Attack. Yeah, having that dark mail to increase Chrono's magic resistance though definitely helps, because he's my mage damage dealer in this fight. Oh, barrier spheres have run out. So it's a lot more that we need to keep on top of the healing. Robo will help with that right now. We're not that far perfect. Starts between 9 and 10 Eastern. I'm not exactly sure if it's around when I normally... Okay. So it starts around 6 to 7 my time. Which is normally when I go eat dinner, so... I should be able to catch part of it at the very least. But also, like, that middle of the day chunk is when my Wi-Fi is really crappy at work. Our leading theory is because we lost a cell tower in a recent storm. That's why my cell coverage is bad when the store gets really busy, because there's so many cell phones. Ah, okay. Well, I'll pop over. If I catch it, I catch it, you know? How many hit points does this guy actually have? Yep. Alright, Robo needs to get back on healing at this point. Everything's horrible. This is where Robo dies. Or not. My assessment of the situation is apparently would not be correct. But we kill a hand anyways. Okay, so it does look like they resurrect with like 1,500 hit points or something, so... This is not as bad as it could be. It's not as bad as it could be as long as that doesn't kill Robo. Because resurrecting a character with 1 hit point and hoping that you can get a heal off before anything bad happens is kind of no bueno. I like how kissing a robot makes everything better. Abby, can you confirm? Does kissing Artemis make everything better? Okay, well, this one's almost dead. That's not who I asked you to attack, sir. Okay. So, burn this one down. Okay, 96 is nothing. Okay. So burn this down. If we can get it fast enough. I have a portable Artemis just for kisses. There you go. I mean, like, an Artemis, like, toy, you know, it's just a little plastic rectangle, really. Like, it would definitely be doable. Hey, we got it. We're winners. Level up. Level up. You have a tablet you can run it? Oh, that's less exciting than having an Artemis toy. Sir Melchior? Indeed, I am none other. But how do you know my name? I do not believe we've met. More presently, what of the Queen in the Ocean Palace? Do you know what has happened? I see. The Queen's mind has already eroded to that extent. It seems the more energy the Mad Machine absorbs, the further the Queen descends into madness. The immortal Lavos is overtaking her soul, and from within his slumber, beneath the waves. We must flee. The seal is broken. It will bring down the mountain. Come, make haste. You've been making better components. Elder, the mountain of woe. Mama, life has just begun, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh. I don't actually remember the words. And you're officially farther than I got in my recent playthrough. Because that fight is a brutal pain. But, you know, if you got that dark mail and probably a ruby vest, you know, that's probably your best bet, because ruby vest will negate the other AoE attack from the other hand. Lava sleeps deep underground, consuming the energy of this planet. Brought so near, the man machine could very well awaken him. We must hurry before it is too late. Lady Shala is here. What? Shala? Lady Shala, why you've come to such a miserable place? Do not degrade yourselves. We enlightened ones were once the same as you. The only difference is that we are now puppets of Lavos. Such a filthy place. Melchior, when the mountain fell, I knew I would find you here. But is it safe for you to leave the palace? Whether it's safe or not, no longer matters. The Ocean Palace is complete. Then all is lost. Not at all. Without me, the Mammon Machine is no more than a vessel. I will not activate that evil thing again. I've kept the Skyway open. Please, you must stop my lady mother. Tisk tisk, my dear. Dalton, it would be quite an inconvenience if you failed to activate the machine. Dalton, leave her alone. Ah, the fossil speaks. Be silent. Ugh. You'll come to the Ocean Palace with me, cause any trouble, and your life is, well, I will bear no responsibilities. Shala. None of the Queen's brats know their place, do they? Oh, let's not be hasty. I'd be more than happy to take the life of this little pearl. I do not fear the Queen. Shall we be on our way, Shala, dear? Your mother is waiting. What's up, Melchior? Old man, okay? I am alright. But we must rescue Shala, or there will be terrible consequences. There's no hope of rescuing her, not even for you, Melchior. If the Queen's plans come to fruition, there's no hope for life as we know it. You would go and try and stop her? My pardons, you risked your life for us, time and time again. I do not even know your names. You have already helped us. Now we are returning the favor. Whatever you're talking about. Chrono, go now. Wait, take this with you. It's made from the same redstone as the Mammon Machine. With it, you should be able to destroy the thing for good. Obtained ruby knife. Okay. Okay, we do need to heal before we do anything. My pardons, you risked your life. Okay, cool. You ain't got anything new. Where was that merchant? Top floor? Nope. And that's where I got defeated by the stairs. Okay, we need a sword for Frog, and we need armor. So yeah, Radiant Blade. Whip. Wog. Okay, okay, so we don't need a helm. We need one helm. And then we can afford one robe. Okay, the platinum vest is better. So then the robe can go here. You've got your sword. Okay, yeah, and that's all the armor we can afford right now. Okay, out. Down. Okay, so we can use the Skyway. We don't have an XP farm right now because that was the most advanced dungeon we had access to. So I think the next... yeah, the next XP farm we have access to is the Ocean Palace itself. Provided that we can actually clear it and do the battles. But I gotta assume that none of them are going to be as bad as Giga Gygus, I believe that enemy was called. Right, and down, and around. Uppies. And here. Uppies. Okay. No. Abort. Abort. Screwed up. This is why I can't have nice things, y'all. Okay. And Blackbird. No. Alright, to the actual palace, I suppose. The collision is at... No, I was pressing up when I exited that portal. That was 100% on me. But, you know, I believe that this is just a direct port of the Game Boy Advance version. So the movement controls are a bit finicky when you're playing on an Xbox controller too, right? I just prefer the shape of an Xbox controller. Dave? I think it's a combination of things. Dave. Oh. Why is that prophet allowed inside while I'm stuck guarding a place like this? Ah, you came. I decided to leave you alone before, hoping you might make that prophet show his true colors, but I have no use for you anymore. Your history. You know, I did not heal before this fight. Oh, maybe that's what this is a port of. I remember owning it on a handheld, but I don't... It might have been DS and not Advance. You got it at Walmart? I think that's where I got my copy, too. Could you not? I'm using those hit points. Heal beam? I feel like if he gets me low enough with this halves your HP thing, you know, he does have a kill condition. Okay. Out of MP again. Yeah, I can't hit him with physical attack, so having Isla here is actually not helpful. It was a set game that reported DSX. Yeah. I actually played it on the original Super Nintendo first. I don't think I ever got all endings on a handheld. But also, like, you know, on the Super Nintendo, it didn't track your endings. You just had to know which ones you've seen. Your stepfather had it for the Super Nintendo? You know, I am mildly interested in seeing the graphics, like, side by side on a CRT with the Super Nintendo. And actually playing it, like, on the thing here, you know? Yeah, because it had the little gallery that they added, you know? But we have no such thing on the Super Nintendo one. Could you not, sir? I mean, we can try and physical attack, but he seems to be immune to it. We can't hit. You know, there's pros and cons to every version, you know? But I'm pretty sure that this is a direct port of the GS one. Like, I don't think that... I mean, they might have made some tweaks, but, like, there's no fundamental changes, like the gallery or combat mechanic update or anything, you know? Not like they do with some ports. I think Chrono Trigger is one of the ones that stayed true through every iteration. While, you know... While they ported the things, you know, they didn't make any updates to the AI. Not like Tactics Ogre, which is a game that I loved on the PlayStation, and my cousin, who I went to his place to play it, he tells me that I will hate it. Because they added stuff like level cap and changed the AI mechanics and stuff. No, I can't be beaten now. Not with eternal life just within my grasp. Goodbye, Dalton. Alright, so we're gonna go here and heal this time, because I'm smart. I'm a clever man, who will say the words, I should heal, and then promptly rush into a second boss fight. But we won. And that's all that matters sometimes, is the victory, not how you get there. Trust the process. Boop. $90. Alright, I'll play. 147. That's good, right? Oh, and there's a save point right here. Lavos beckons. 77. I feel dark energy filling this place. Something frightening stirs. Brick. I don't have the brick command. Shala, raise the output of the man machine to its limit. You know what? What I will do is... I do have an emote for it. Shala, you dare disobey me? Very well, mother. Oh, what splendor. Behold the incredible power of Lavos. See, Nightbot doesn't bully people in my chat, really. Compared to Levy's chat, in any case. But also, we use the IQ command a lot less here, so... You know, I have a lot less cause for people to be throwing bricks at poor Nightbot. I say poor Nightbot like I don't yell at him all the time, but... You know. He mostly just sits there and does his thing. Alright, so attack the blue one first, is really what I'm seeing here. Blue. Blue. Muscular fusion. Okay. That certainly is an ability. Okay, so it has a counter. What are the other 5 quotes? Well, probably me testing the functionality of the quote command. I don't know, just try it. Exclamation point quote and then a number. Stretch your leggies. Attack. Scouter. 79. 118. Alright, 4 attacks to kill one of these guys. This might be slow going, but it is definitely doable. I'm not using my tech commands, I fooled you. Kapow! Alright, 790, 24, 1050, Lapis, level up. Item, Aeon Helmet. Okay. And once again, we're just passing stuff down the line. I didn't heal. They do only have 300 hit points. You know, whenever I see an enemy with the name Scout or something, I assume that it can call more enemies, you know? It feels like a mechanic that, you know, could and should be utilized. It's like, if a Scout unit isn't killed in X number of turns, it calls whatever enemy, you know? But it only does it once. Okay, Rune Blade. Okay, so +2 speed, but it has significantly less attack. No, that's Slasher. Alright, so we already have an upgrade to the sword that we bought for Frog. Well, that was money well spent. Save. Overwrite. Complete. Hooray. We turned off run again. Lightning. Laser spin. Highlight, just attack whoever you want. Okay. Counters non-fire magic. Well, shoot. Love it. Well. So, welcome to Chrono Trigger, where nothing's ever happened badly to my party. Agile. Alright, everyone stretch. What are the other 5 quotes? Oh, that's gotta be Fruit Mountain. Yeah, that all tracks. I don't like the formatting of how it outputs that, though, so I'm going to pop into Nightbot during this ad break and look at that. Commands, custom. We have 3 pages of commands here. We have a lot of commands that don't actually get used for anything. I'll delete that one. Okay, where is it? Okay, so it's just outputting a query string. So it's how it's saving the data. And since I'm using someone else's API, I'm stuck with how it's formatted. Yeah, that was when I was playing Infinite Fusion. Because I don't know. Those first two fights are always, you know, something. They're always something in a Pokemon game, and it's always something where they come up you with something super dumb, and you got like a freaking Charmander, you know. I'm gonna look into migrating the quote command over to StreamerBot after, though. Because then I can actually review what the quotes are when I'm offline without typing all the things in. Because it should export them to a database or a, text file or something. And then, if there's something that's super inappropriate or something, I can manually delete it without having to go through all the quotes that people make. Yeah, StreamerBot is a lot better for those things. So what I've got on my to-do list is migrate all my channel alerts and all of the redeems over there. Because also I can just open up my StreamerBot app on my other monitor and disable redeem. I don't have to navigate through a bunch of web pages and stuff to get to it. I think the disadvantage is they'll no longer have individual icons. But I might be able to go in after I create them through StreamerBot and add the icons back in. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Because I don't think it deletes them. I think it just disables them, right? But it's something that I'll experiment a little with, right? But having the ability to have them programmed 10,000 hertz sleep, have them through StreamerBot, and use StreamerBot to control like when they're available, like automating it is definitely helpful. I mean, that makes sense. Magic defense, trade, 7 defense for 5 magic defense, sure. And, you gotta find what works best for you, but I'm finding that StreamerBot is far more helpful to me than Nightbot is. Do most other user commands better? I mean, because Nightbot is a very basic bot, Nightbot isn't designed to be complex. There's no conditional formatting or anything, It is literally if this. Period. There is no branching decision tree. And, with any kind of branching decision tree or ladder logic, that would also give you way more options. But that's just not functionality that is programmed into the Nightbot, But Nightbot is a good way to get started while you find your footing, So what do you use StreamerBot for right now? StreamerBot handles the chipmunk redeem, which will reveal the little chipmunk in the bottom left corner of the gameplay screen there. And it'll display the image for 8.3 seconds. And then for those 8.3 seconds and 5 seconds after, there is a redeem that you can say that you saw the chipmunk. I use it for all the counters for first, second, third acorn tax. So it tracks how many times everyone's gotten that first, second, or third or paid their taxes. On the ending screen where I'm doing the outro, it'll tell you guys how many acorns you guys have paid in taxes total. It does all my ad messages. So 2 minutes before ads, it warns you. It reminds you to get up and stretch and, says, in theory, I get paid for ads, but, go be elsewhere, please. In theory, for the super hydrate command, it will put a timer up and remove the cooldown from hydrate. But I was struggling with programming that one, but I could do it now. But that one's just kind of a blank command right now. There is I do have a PNG tuber that I don't really use very often. But there was a redeem where it would turn off my camera and turn on the PNG tuber for 5 minutes. If you guys want to stare at the chipmunk instead of me. It counts how many times you guys use a coup redeem. Because I thought that was amusing. Because people were just spamming it for a while. And it automatically records during the story time scene. So when I'm reading the book, it automatically records that scene. That way I can pull the audio and make you guys an audiobook when I'm done an entire book. I mean, I could definitely program it. I could definitely add it back in and program it. But I think that we're only going to have that redeem available when I'm doing, like, the 24-hour streams or something. Because it's mildly amusing, but also, you know, on a 24-hour stream, I'm not going to work or something. Like, it's not a big deal if I drink, you know, 60 ounces of water or whatever. But I did it once right before I went to work, and it was just a miserable day, you know? I want to find a repo solution to a particular problem you have in mind. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely throw it together on, Monday, when I'm not working. Like, I'm free. Like, I'm having dinner with my parents around 5. I'm gonna play some Heroes of the Storm with Wreckage, but, like, I don't have much going on that day, unless I do a bonus stream, because I know I'm gonna take Mondays off. So I'll probably be working on porting all my, redeems and stuff over. So if I'm already inputting redeems manually into Nightbot, making an extra one, you know, doesn't hurt me, you know? Thanks for contributing to your savings account, Levy. 88,000. But, you know, Abby, I don't know if you ever catch the Thursday morning streams. I started at the same time we started today. But, like, normally I read, and it's just, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours of productivity stream. If you ever want me to try and wrap my mind around something during the productivity stream, I am happy to not do art. You know, I just want to do something and be productive while you guys are being productive. And if it's helping you guys figure something out that I might use, you know, I'm happy to do it. Will StreamerBot do the chat noises, like when someone types quack in chat, quack MP3 plays? Yes. So for my triggers, I could go Twitch, chat message, and it will read chat messages, but that is all chat messages. So Twitch. There should be a way to do it. Bot whispers, cheer mode, emote mode. Like, there should be a way to have it read chat. Can it randomly select from a list of them? It should be able to. I'd have to look into that. But, like, I can have it select a random number, and I can write if statements in it. So, like, I'm going to send you a screenshot real quick without getting too far into it. But you can also just straight up... You can program using C#. You can program C# into StreamerBot. But, like, if you look there, core, logic, I can get a random number, and then I can do an if-else statement. So I can have it roll a random number, and if I have 4 quacks, between 1 and 4, and it's just a nested if at that statement, you know? Because, and this is a huge duplication of effort, but with nested ifs, you could have 1,000 options if you so desired. But you could absolutely do the quack thing. That's 100% how I do the chipmunk thing. Except I just put the chipmunk on a timer, right? I don't know how to have it read chat. But it should be in there somewhere. Just popping in to say hi since 1:37 a.m. Fair, Viv. It's okay. June was up till 4 a.m. today, so, you know, I have no thoughts. Eager shared with me how they do it. There you go. Yeah, and, you know, that's the thing, Abby. If you have like, information on how more people do it, that never hurts, right? You know, the worst case is you pick the solution that works best for what you're doing. We can't just abort out of here, we just gotta... Oh, because there's 2 doors to this room. That's what happened here. Yeah, like, everyone has their own setup, right? So just because something works for June and Firebot doesn't mean I could just copy the scripts over and it'll run. What is kind of cool here, though, is if I take one of my actions... Robo, you just keep doing what you're doing. If I just pick one of my actions, like, say, the raid message action, right? And I add it to my export. And then I go to my export. And then I export to clipboard. If you wanted how I program a particular command, I can send that to you. And if you look on Discord, that is a whole string of nothing, right? You know, maybe with you, since you do more programming with me, you can interpret anything from that. But it is absolutely nothing to me. You know? But you could import that into your streamer bot. It will create every action and sub-action that's associated with that for you. And you can see what I did. Which I think is really nice. Instead of me trying to talk you through how to program it yourself. You could just go in, take that, and then change the variables, and it'll function. I output noises to also remove the cooldown for when people use the words quack or bird. Okay, but if you're using the words quack or bird, there shouldn't be a cooldown because they're not redeems, right? Or am I missing something? Because you want quack and bird to trigger just through chat, not through any kind of redeem. So there shouldn't be a cooldown. Unless you manually input one, you know? And, you know, I would input a 3-second cooldown on it personally. Just so that you don't have overlapping noises and don't get your computer stuck in a loop, right? Yeah, like, it is a whole lot of nothing. That, if looking at it, I don't see anything. But if you were to import it into StreamerBot yourself, that is the raid one. And the raid one is very simple. You know, it would create this action and these 2 sub-actions for you. And you could see exactly how I had programmed it, instead of me trying to talk you through it. Yeah. But, like, I don't know if, like, your removing the cooldown would matter at that point, because it's so quick, you know? But, because any cooldown you place would be externally placed via your bot anyways, it wouldn't be through Twitch, so... That should be fine. That would be easy to program in StreamerBot if that's what you were doing. But yeah, you could definitely... Like, if you know C, you could definitely program everything that way too. Because that is an option up there, you know? But, like, it gives us a lot of options and a lot of tools to work with to accomplish whatever our needs are. Okay, there's a treasure chest there. They're really dependent on me having fire and water elements here. I mean, true, but, like... That's what I'm saying. Like, we have options. And, you know, through a collection of StreamerBot and Artemis, like, you can do anything you want to do, right? But, like, looking through it, I figured out how to replicate Bad Noodle. You know? So, the way I have Nightbot programmed, Nightbot just pulls a GitHub file of 1,000 options. and picks one at random. So if I move it over to StreamerBot, I have a lot more control of adjusting the numbers without going in and editing a text file, you know? So, like, that is my desire to move all these things over, so I have more control. Okay, so that's there. We're gonna do this fight again. But, like, ultimately, you could program everything through Artemis, couldn't you? Like, you have no downside to going that route, I guess. Aside from, like, you know, if you can't get something to work, no one else has a real thought on how to help you. Because none of us know how Artemis's programming works, right? I don't know anything about Python, so I would be of zero help to begin with. I could learn Python. I could learn programming again. But it's not something I do a great deal of, you know? But that being said, you know, I was thinking about making a little idle game, so like, I might learn some programming. What was it? Oh, when we were talking about how I had some thoughts on how I want to make a game, you recommended something, and I promptly didn't write it down. Yeah, exactly. Oh, is that what it was? Let me write that down. Now, how does that work? Is it more of a text-based thing, or is it more of a visual thing? Because, like, for my little idle game, I probably won't use a lot of images, you know? And if they do, they'll just be static images. Alright, we opened a door somewhere. Likely, no. Treasure. We opened a door somewhere and I don't know where it is. I mean, I can look into this Godot. Normal game engine. Okay. Because, like, did you ever play, like, a Dark Room or the Kittens incremental game? Like, I'm looking to program something like that. Like, I don't need a powerful game engine, you know? I could program a StreamerBot. That could be a challenge. I made an idle game that runs in StreamerBot. Why? Because I can. I mean, it is simple enough. I could definitely just grab one of my other towers and run my idle game through Twitch. Why? Because I can. There is no good reason I would do this. Godot? Godot? I don't even know what pronunciation key for, like, phonetics that would be. Isla, you were supposed to heal Chrono. I need to heal after this battle. No, Isla just healed herself again. This is why I can't. At least she took damage. Okay, attack. Attack. Heal Chrono. You pronounce it like you're French. I don't speak French. Abby, I think you should have realized that I don't actually speak a language that's not English. Coffee teed? Hey, there's a treasure chest I never got. Wait. I entered through this way and I didn't get this treasure chest. This is where I came from. Oh, I like healed herself. And I didn't heal. I told you guys I was gonna forget. Est-ce que je pourrais aller aux toilettes, s'il vous plaît? Oui, oui. Le Chat Noir. Je suis une pizza. Petit poisson. Petit poisson. Nage, nage, nage. Okay, look, he's over. Time for Mrs. Stone and I to go visit the in-laws. Have fun. Pet all their cats and dogs for us. Shockwave sounds like a Luca weapon. Be safe. You know, I might try and program a chat game, actually. That might be a fun challenge. I just have to make sure it doesn't go berserk like the Chipmunk was doing, and like try and do itself like 15 times with no target. That was a very strange thing. Moon was there for that. I know Moon was there. Probably Levy and June were there because it was in afternoon. You were there when Nightbot, no, when my streamer bot just went crazy and was saying that people were redeeming stuff? Yeah. That is my fear with trying to program a chat game, is I will screw it up that bad again. But I could definitely try. This looks like a door. This looks like an elevator that I can't use. So, and I don't know if I have a mouse cursor here. I don't have a mouse cursor, do I? Window capture, properties, capture cursor. Oh, it's not capturing my cursor because I'm using controller. Okay, so if you look over at the left edge of the screen, where that little blue dot is twinkling, you can actually see the frame skip. Because they copy and pasted all of these. So halfway through all of these little vents, there's a line where it's miscolored and the events don't actually line up with each other. Oh, it is? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. So if you guys look right here on, say, this vent, right? You see this white line here? Where the gray is kind of interrupted? You follow these... Oh, sorry. Not that line. Over here, you can see that these things on the mesh don't actually line up. So it's like... I think they just copy and pasted these. And then, like... flip them? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I just noticed it. And it's a weird thing that you'll see in a lot of 16-bit games. And it makes sense. Like, if you're trying to reuse assets to save costs, like, you would absolutely do it. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys right now. I just noticed that. But it is something I do look for in a lot of older games, is where assets have been reused. Not recolors, just straight up reused, right? Well, recoloring is a form of reusing. But, you know, it is definitely something I look for. Is like, is there a noticeable flaw, you know? Think about making a chat game. So how would you use Goldet to make a chat? Oh, I guess the engine or whatever you program would just read the chat. Oh, does it? Okay. So that might be a good solution for what I want to do then. But, you know, I think an idle game might be good for chat. You know, because, you know, you come in, you start whatever it is you're doing in the game, and then you just check in periodically, you know? Check how your little guy is doing or whatever. But, you know, I never want people to feel obligated to be here, even if it's to play a game, you know? People are busy. They got their own lives to live. Robo's dead. No, Robo's 6 hit points. Well, now Robo's dead. Rip. I don't know what kind of idle game would fit best. The game that I was thinking of making was like a kind of like a, because I play a lot of like stuff like Cuisinier, right? So like a little cooking game where you get ingredients, right? And at a certain point, you know, you attract an adventurer who can go fight monsters for you. And then you can make the same recipes but with like monster meat or whatever. So kind of like Delicious and Dungeony. And then like as your loop mechanic for the idle game, you unlock different races and classes for your adventurers. So like once you get access to a cleric, you know, your fighter can go further in the dungeon because he has access to a healer, right? It's not a very complete idea, but like it's the start of an idea. But how it would be related to the channel, not really, because it's not Squirrel or anything related. But like, you know, it's a very simple idea. And then what I was thinking is NPCs in the game will be named after the subscribers. So like, I was thinking like, if the adventurers had an equipment mechanic at some point, maybe Wreckage would be the NPC that introduces that mechanic. And he introduces it to you by giving you his old beanie. Can you theme that around making and collecting food for squirrels? Probably. But like, you know, it's like, here's your one armor thing to introduce how this mechanic works. But you know, it's a nod to, you know, Wreckage and his beanie, right? So I thought that was kind of fun. But you know, it's a way to shout out like the supporters of the channel, right? I might be able to theme it. I mean, squirrels are capable of eating literally anything. So, like, it wouldn't be a stretch. Is it healthy to feed squirrels all sorts of random stuff? Probably not, you know? But it is also a game, so... But, like, you know, if I keep it to real food and not just, like, snacks and stuff... it's probably not so bad. Like I envision different types of squirrels and more advanced squirrels going out and collecting. Oh, so you're saying that the base loop is you play as a squirrel, making food for squirrel, and then maybe as part of the mechanic, your food attracts humans or elves or whatever. That could work. But like, I do think that the prestige mechanic, attracting different kinds of adventurers, is the way to go, you know? Tell you what, after stream, I'll make a thread in the Discord. I'll probably just call it like squirrel.idle or something. But we can just write down all our ideas there, and we can, you know, have a record of the things that we've thought of here. I don't know how it would work as a chat game. Yeah, 3 themed adventurers as squirrels. There is a lot of kinds of squirrels. You know, that is an option. Dreamstone has been used throughout the ages. The Mammon Machine and that pendant were made from it, and so was that knife. We are the embodiment of Melchior's hope, sealed within the knife. If you mean to hurry, if you mean to convert the queen, hope rests in your hands. But yeah, there's squirrels, chipmunks, thymuses. And you know, like if you're going for a stretch, it could just be rodents, you know? We could add mice and rats and stuff in too. Ah, I can feel it. The pulse of life eternal. Mwahaha. What? What is this dark energy? Ugh. The Mammon Machine. Your Majesty, it's too dangerous to continue. Mother! Don't... Don't stop, Charlotte. We've only a little longer to go. Immortality will be ours. Zio will have the eternal glory it deserves. Mohaha, so long have I waited. That's true. But, like, and hear me out on this. Human-sized squirrels. I don't know if you ever caught it, but I do play a game. I'm not going to sit down. I moved the chair like I was going to sit down, but I was actually going to go fill my water. I played a game called Timberborn, where it's post-apocalyptic, and the squirrels or the beavers are rebuilding society. So, what if this story takes place in, like, an alternate future where squirrels evolve to be the dominant race, right? So, like, you know, our base squirrels would be squirrel, red squirrel, gray squirrel, black squirrel, white squirrel, right? So that's our 5 base squirrels. Yeah, June really likes watching Timberborn. Levy unionized my beavers. That's where the anti-union talk came up. But like, what if we start with like 5 base beavers, right? Then we can add chipmunk, Timus, you know, flying squirrel as alternate races. But that doesn't preclude us adding like elves and dwarves and stuff later. But like your base races will all be the squirrels, right? Because that still allows us to use the prestige mechanic to add in other fantasy races. So, you know, squirrels would take our place of humans and be good all-round units for any kind of mechanic. Whereas elves would have, like, a higher magic score, or a dwarf would have a higher stam score and could, like, go for longer in the dungeon or something. Beaver Union! I mean, yes, the beavers very much can unionize, Levy, but as we've demonstrated, they end up dying every time they unionize. You want to get Timberborn? I'm slow in typing today with my headache. How much is Timberborn right now? It was on sale a little while back. Timber 35, gross. Well, it's 32.50, but then you're gonna look at taxes and anything anyway. This is where I get distracted and go down a hole. I didn't save. It's definitely fun. I'm hoping that they add some kind of story mode. Or more kinds of beavers, though. Okay, attack. Attack. Rocket punch. Pow! Okay. 10,000 hertz sleep. We hate that. Could you not cast sleep on all my dudes? I would very much appreciate it. No, we're gonna do it. Rocket fist. Okay, cool. So we win the fight here. Could you not? I was using that character for things and stuff. Pow. Okay. 1200 XP, that's not bad. Another lapis. Okay. Okay, that activates the elevator. Oh. So this is gonna be a gauntlet. It's gonna be a gauntlet that I am not prepared for. Heal beam. Lightning. Okay, 278. Heal beam. Okay, so that's lethal. Lightning goes off on there. Dissipates shield. Okay, yeah. Taking that out is probably the most helpful thing to do. Do they counterattack if I attack just one of them? Yep. So yeah. With these guys, definitely have to want to burn them down. They don't do an insurmountable amount of damage, so it's largely fine. How? 491. That's a lot of hit points. Okay, so you're gonna counter. I think my problem is that, like, I gift a bunch of subs or cheer bits, and then I go buy games, and then I look at my credit card bill, and I'm like, why am I like this, you know? So I'm trying to be better about it right now, especially because I'm still paying for the desk. I mean, I paid for the desk, but, you know, I took money out of my savings to do it, you know? I did not want to wait to make this change, because I was getting very annoyed. Robo's level. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, it's absolutely a boss gauntlet or whatever. Okay, let's kill. Okay, cleave. Rocket punch. Pow. But yeah, I want to say the last time I saw Timberborn on sale was 20% off. I believe our next Steam sale would be Black Friday. So that's only like just over a month away. No, Black Friday is American Thanksgiving. Oh, when is American Thanksgiving? Also, why is there 2 Thanksgivings? This is a question I have constantly. November 28th, so that's real close to Christmas. But yeah, so late November and December, there should be Steam sales. Hopefully Timberborn's on it. It is a fun little game. Lightning. Attack. Attack. 89. May as well not even be fighting. Okay, where's the one I want? There we go. Could you guys not? Action economy, y'all. I don't get a turn ever. Okay. How many battles is this gauntlet? That's my other question right now. Attack, Kiss, Chrono. Okay. Kapow. Attack. So, I realize that I need to resurrect Chrono in case there's another fight after this one. But I am deliberately waiting until I only have one enemy. Because their action economy does put me in a situation that they could kill Chrono before I can actually heal him. For anyone that was curious, I have a plan here. It's not just me kind of YOLOing. For once. Kiss. Attack. Could they not, though? Like... Okay. Cool. Kiss. Robo. Attack. 130. So 2 attacks should be lethal. Attack. Pow. Okay, so combo. Okay, item, Athenian water, attack, yes. Robo, good bud. Okay, kiss, Chrono. Mwah. Okay, item, mid potion, item mid potion. Item mid potion. It's not the perfect state to be going into a fight in, but you know, at least we'll survive. I assume. Combo, heal beam, attack. I might have this on wait mode, which would have made it easy to get him up and heal him at any time, but I stand by my decision to wait until there was only one enemy. I don't believe this enemy was in any state to actually kill us. So, you know, we still saved hit points doing it this route, I think. Chrono leveled up. And that was the end of it anyway. What do I know? Out. So I do see what Abby was saying with the collision detection there, where I couldn't walk through that door. So maybe the problem is the game and not distinctly me. Oh, switches. Attack. Robo's healing because I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, they have a special ability when all 3 of them are active. Interesting. Delta Force. Yeah. Yeah, well, good thing Robo's healing this turn. It's 11-11, make a wish. Fish. If fishes were wishes... Could you not? A common hermit crab for 21 gold. 87.16. That's not so bad. Okay, attack. I need to stop healing as Robo. I need him to be punching these guys. Especially because they're not Delta Forcing every turn. Attack. 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 There we go. I selected the right thing this time. I'm clever. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Always select the correct action that you mean to be doing. Click. And out, and so there'll be another one on the other side. No, that's not where I wanted to be. There we go. Same thing? Same thing. Okay, lightning. Okay, that one. Punch him just to be sure. Okay, cool. No more Delta Force. Only bringing one... I mean, I guess Dark is technically an element, but only having one element is making this a bit of a pain. I should have switched someone out a long time ago. Frog would have been a strong contender, because he does have access to water magic, but he's still a strong physical attack. Luca would be fire, but still, decent damage. But yeah, just struggling through with just one element was probably the wrong choice here. 24 tech. Gold. Down. Okay, now if I step on this. There we go. Wait. It creates a path. Oh, it's on an elevator. Okay, I was like, what? How for do I, you know? Hey, a treasure chest. An elixir. Inventory. Use. Shelter. Okay. And we save, because we remember to save. I have never lost progress in a video game for not saving. Ever in my life. You truly made it all this way. Perhaps I did underestimate you. But this is the end. My pets will put a stop to you. Come forth, Golem sisters. That is certainly a monster. Strange looking monster. Oh, great, this again. Okay. A kiss. Okay. Copies physical attack. Oh, so it's gonna do that now. I think. Okay. 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 Cleave. Heal. Oops. Heal bomb. Kiss. Chrono can at least resurrect people. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something mechanically here. Okay, so we have hit points. Yeah, lethal. Lightning, okay. Raise. I think, yeah, I gotta be missing something here. I mean, they don't heal themselves. So that's something. But, okay, so Iron Sphere. So if we're below 300, that thing kills us, is really what I'm seeing here. Kiss. Attack. But yeah, it's looking like the strategy is you got to keep yourself above 300 hit points. I don't know if that's the specific number, but that's the way it looks. So that's lethal to Chrono. So yeah, we might be better off grabbing Marl for this fight, to have a second actual healer. Because I can only heal one person at a time, you know? But the magic number does appear to be 300. Which is literally half our hit points on any of these characters. Yeah, 303. 273. Yeah, so 300. Alright, press any key. Zoom. Yes. Okay, the only other thing we can do is throw, like, say, a ruby vest on to reduce fire damage. Of course, we only have the one. And then we go up here. 5 magic defense. That's fine, because all the physical damage is there. Sight scope doesn't help. Evasion, MP consumption, max HP, magic, damn, speed. So we go with magic to increase the amount of healing output. And nothing we can really do with this. We're gonna go for max HP to give you more survivability. Okay, yeah, and that's what we got for this. Let's try this again. Dalton underestimated us. We're not gonna survive. Golem Sisters. Hey, that's an enemy design. And we ball. Okay, Iron Sphere. Iron Sphere. So Robo needs to be healed. Heal. Heal. Alright, well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. So, do I have to back out and go get ruby vests that I already sold? Because they're not even that hard to get. But yeah, that's certainly something. Is this a magic fight or I'm misremembering? It might be. But, like, they Iron Sphere. And then they do their fire thing for around 300. So Ruby Vest does reduce the amount of damage from the fire. But beyond that, I'm not really sure what the mechanic here is. It might be I use your magic fight. That would make sense. I mean, we can certainly try. But the Iron Sphere, right? So, and then that's basically lethal, right? So, combo, heal beam, Keck, kiss. Poppy's light tech. So I think that they mimic whatever strategy we go with. Okay. Yes. Heal beam. I mean, the lightning does do less damage overall than the fire. So maybe this is a good strategy, and the fire is the default counter for physical damage. I am truly unsure. But like, if this is a strategy, it'll work. It'll just be slow going, you know? Yes. Heal beam. But you know, at 320 damage a hit, say they have what, probably 9 to 10,000 hit points. That's 30 lightnings. So, question here is, like, can I? Say we do a cat attack, then follow it with lightning. No, can I get chip damage in that way? Because they'll counter physical, then they'll counter lightning again, right? And as long as I do this outside of their turn order, I think we're okay. You might be right. It does feel like you've got to exploit the magic mechanic for kind of fight. Okay, and then lightning. And then heal. Yeah, copy's physical. So yeah, I could even queue up Robo's attack. And then Robo and Isla do physical attacks, and then Chrono lightnings immediately after. It would be a thing if I'm at full health. There's just very few cases that I'm going to be at full health when that happens, you know? But, you know, once we have one of them down, you know, we got a lot more options because they'll be doing half the damage. But yes, you are right, Abby. This is a magic fight. I did not think to try other things other than physical attacking. But, as you can see, I'm playing around a physical attack party, so... You know, that's on me. Get heal. At least they don't copy it. My memory said you had to manipulate which move they pick, like you're doing now. Yeah. But you know, lightning is probably best because it's damage, but it's spread out over all my characters. So for the most part, Robo will be able to keep up, you know? For the most part, he can keep up. Occasionally, Isla's gonna have to do some chip healing here. It's been so long since I played any of these that, like, my memory is not great on them. And, like, the only guide that we've looked up was the boss order for Lavos when you're doing the boss rush. So I think we're doing pretty good, you know, all things considered, you know? We've made it this far in 4 weeks. Okay. But yeah, at least they're not using Iron Ball, so, you know. Okay. Oh, we're out. We're out. Lightning. Heal. The next turn, Chrono has to use an Ether. Damn, it's been a hot minute since I played this all the way through. I want to say that, like, on my last playthrough, I only had the patience to make it a Zeal. And then I was just out, you know? Item. Mid Ether. Attack, heal. I want to say that, like, this is only, like, halfway through the game, even. Question mark, maybe 2/3. It's not an exceptionally long game because it has a new game plus. But we're not in danger of finishing this next week. I don't think. Yo beam. Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's shorter if we let the character die, because we can just skip that entire chunk, right? Yeah, somewhere around half. But you know, it also depends on what your playthrough is, right? But you know, I think the most rewarding first playthrough for people that are like here to watch is to do the whole thing, you know? Alright, and we're at the point where there's only one of them, which means we're taking half the damage. Which means Robo easily keeps up. Cat attack. Heal beam. Cat attack. And, you know, once we start a new game plus, once we get to that, like, quarter of the waypoint where you can start diverging the timelines, I could use a second save and even skip that first quarter, like, if we're doing multiple playthroughs. You know, the advantages of multiple successions of New Game Plus are nice. But, you know, it's you know, the speed... How much the speed of the run diminishes at that point, you know? Heal. Lightning. Okay, so you're after Chrono, so you don't attack this round. Because I gotta get you guys back in the correct turn order. Okay, so Isla, you need to go first, then Chrono. Okay, actually... Yeah, no, Cat Attack, Lightning, Heal Beam, Fish. Cat Attack, Lightning, Heal. This golem's got to be close. Oh, there we go. That's the fight. Yep, Abby won the fight by telling me to use magic. 4,000 gold. Level increased. Grr, the sisters too. I suppose I've got one choice left. What's this? I feel something strange. Could this be Lavos' energy? This won't do at all. All my hard work will be in vain if I die before attaining immortality. Victory, correct. It seems that this is your lucky day. Farewell. Bye, Dalton. Peace, homie. Alright, and we outie. Inventory. Use. Shelter. We save. Alright. And out. This is the Mammon Machine altar. Now is the time if you want to turn back. Did you? Yep, he just yeeted himself off the bridge. What is this gravitational field? I detect incredible dimensional fluctuations. Isla here. Where's Strong One? The cool thing is that in these scenes, every character has dialogue written. You, your... Help! Shala! What are you doing, Shala? Control the machine. We must stop the machine with Sir Melchior's knife. Chrono, red knife. Thanks, Moon. Here we go, Moon. Ready when you are, Mazza. The knife appears to have absorbed the machine's power to transform into a sword. Is that the Masamune? Yeah, that's the Masamune. The Mammon Machine. It's too late. He comes. Yeah, so having different characters at different times tells different perspectives of the story. Yeah, it's a nice touch. It's no use. That sword alone cannot stop it. They switched over to another stream again. Nice shirt. Thanks, Abby. I got this at work one day because I was cold. Destruction rains from the heavens. Oh, we died. Game over. Game over. See you next stream. How long I've waited for this. It's been quite some time, Lavos. I sworn that day, long ago, that I'd destroy you, no matter the price. It is time to fulfill that vow. Feel my wrath, Lavos. You think you truly possess the power? What are you but a false prophet? You'll be no more than grazings for the great Lavos. Mother, please, stop this madness. This power can only end in ruin. Step aside, Shala. The almighty life force of Lavos flows through us all. You are a part of it. You cannot change that fate now. Bye, Moon. Oh, because stream's over because we died. Got it. Oppose me and I will destroy you. Ah! Come, prophet of lies. Feel the power of Lavos. Ugh. Ugh, my magic. He's draining it. Ugh, I won't be beaten. I endure the darkness alone for the sole purpose of defeating you. Take this, Lavos. Grah! What? No effect at all? Ugh. Fool, your pitiful powers are no match for his. I shall give you a gift, eternal life, as part of Lavos. Wahaha! Chrono stand. Isla no like lose. The field of dimensional instability is expanding. We cannot stay here. Boop. You've still not given up? What do you hope to do? You would challenge Lavos alone? With that battered body of yours? Wahaha! Gaze upon the power of Lavos and your doom. You know, if you move like 3 pixels to the left, you'll be fine, right? Sir Chrono. Chrono. Rip. I agree, Silent Night. Rip. Chrono? Yo, this play. It's heckin' ballsy. Alright, so after the chat for Chrono. I haven't the power to defeat him then? The structure is collapsing. We must prioritize our escape. Here, bottom seal, where go? Oh, bottom C, where go? The last of my penance power will send you to safety. I know you will not be able to forgive her, but please do not hate my mother or our kingdom. I'm so sorry. Now quickly, to the surface. Killing main characters just letting them stay dead. Ballsy move, exactly, right? Chrono. Oh no, everything's horrible. But also, like, you know, 1999 isn't the first time Lavos destroyed the world, you know? Oh no. And this is the real story about how the continents were formed, and these are the meteors that killed the dinosaurs. Is there any further questions, class? A tidal wave. And you guys go outside? You dumb? Whoops. Oh, moon. Oh, moon. Danger, Chrono. Chrono. Chrono's dead, bud. Chrono, no. Chrono. Chrono. Ah, you've woken. You were most fitful in your sleep. Chrono, where Chrono? We found no other. No, that not true. Chrono strong, Chrono not die. Is this the village inhabited by the Earthbound? Nowhere is safe. He's dead, mate. This island was the only refuge left after the Ocean Palace unleashed its ruin. No other remain. Metal bird, island float in the sky, all gone. Is Sir Melchior here? When the disaster struck, an eerie black portal materialized before young Lord Janus. Melchior tried to save the boy prince, but succeeded only getting himself dragged in as well. A black portal? It must have been a gate made by Lavos. What happened to Shala? Where's she? That I cannot say. No one has seen her since. The Epoch. Is the Epoch intact? Your ship is a sturdier vessel than one might measure. She washed up safe and sound, right near her wake. It was almost as though, although she was drawn to you. Ah, yes, I believe this is yours. Pendant, Chrono have before. It was sitting beside you, almost as though it was watching over you, guarding you. Chrono. Take all the time you need to rest. I will be in the village commons just beyond. I mean, Abby's not wrong, though. He is dead. Yeah. Save. Alright, that's it. That's the game. Buy? Sell? You don't have anything I want. I do want whatever it is behind you, though. I see an item back there. Back from time to time, he sells whatever washes up here. So if you wait a while, he'll most likely have some new things up for sale. Interesting. The Sun Temple of Zeal, enshrined a sunstone. Such stones are made by bathing darkened moonstones in the sun's rays. Harvest enough power to create a sunstone of any worth requires ages, though, or so I've heard. A few of the enlightened ones did survive, but no distinctions remain between the enlightened and the earthbound now. I mean, don't they still have magic? Like, there is still a difference. They have magic and you don't. We've grown too dependent on that fearsome force. How can I survive in such a land without my magic? You no need of magic to survive. Besides, you're not here alone. Oh, they don't have magic at all anymore? I suppose you're right. We are alive after all. And so long as we are, we must hold on to hope. Everyone and everything was swallowed up by the sea. The sea of clouds has parted and the blizzard at last abated. Could this long and terrible winter be an end? Must have cried himself to sleep. Let him be. Feeling better, are we? Bow, Charles, and pay homage to your new liege, King Dalton. Oh, bow, Charles, and pay homage to your new liege, King Dalton. Oh, Dalton survived. Dalton, did you just fireball an old man for fun? Why ever the looks of disappointment? You should be thankful you survived. I did not remember that. The crazed old crone is gone, and that insufferable prophet with her. Henceforth, Zeo should be known as the Kingdom of Dalton. You survived? Ah, that ship outside must be yours then, mustn't it? It matches Balthazar's designs perfectly. You're undeserving such a splendid toy. I shall make it my personal chariot. Apok, Isla friend. You will have to come with me. It would not do to have you whispering stray secrets in the ears of this mob. You might start a rebellion. But first, take this. What? Grr. Hey, what's that behind you? Are you guys dumb? Gah! A little taste of my true power. We dumb. We fell for that. Ugh. Unfamiliar environs. Our equipment's gone. All our possessions are gone. Thanks, Robo. Stuff trade for any stuff. Call money, that gone too. We must find a way to escape. I can still can fight. Go find weapon. Fight bad man. Could you imagine not having Isla for this part? Just not having any weapon at all? Like watching sheep. They can't try anything without weapons. I mean, there's a ladder here. Can I bail? So we must be on... the Blackbird? Okay. Wait. This appears to be a ventilation duct. Okay. I can't attack anyone, says the robot who punches. Yeah, exactly. We can spy on them through the grates. Like, this is all people that could do something with this. Except for Luca. Except, you know, it's a ship, and Isla and Robo could, you know, wreck up the ship and get something to make a weapon or a tool. I think that, like, they're vastly underestimating what they should be doing here, you know? What are you doing here? I don't even know. If I'm being honest about it. Okay. So they have less than 624 hit points. Oh, my other party members will literally do nothing without equipment, huh? It's Isla o'clock. So yeah, what happens if I make a party that doesn't have Isla? Okay, so there's this door. What are you doing here? Once again, I don't know. Not thriving, that's for sure. Pow. Okay. But yeah, Robo can't punch for whatever reason. Okay. So we got a ladder. Where does this one go? Okay. The writing accounts for that. Oh, does it? Does it tell you that you need to get Isla or something? Okay. Recovered Isla's equipment. Well, that's the least helpful equipment I could have gotten right now, if we're being honest about it. Oh no, whatsoever shall Isla do with armor? Robo, you have a job right now, and it's literally to cure Isla. There is no step B. But also, we don't have equipment. Aside from magic, you know, whatsoever should you do? You know? These NPCs sometimes. Also, should you be using missiles indoors on a spacecraft, in a flight craft? Like, that also sounds like a poor idea. Door. Okay, that's gotta be someone's gear. What are you doing here? You guys kidnapped me. That's what I'm doing here. Next playthrough, I'll definitely do it without bringing Isla to see what happens. 1,000 XP. Money? The next least useful thing we could have gotten. I also like how they don't care that Luke is standing right there. Silly robot. Kapow. I mean, that being said, you know, it could be a XP farm. Okay, so this is where we started. Okay, so that's where we started. Okay, so that's there. So this room. Okay. I mean, there's only a finite number of rooms, and I don't have to be using the vents. So this might be the more efficient thing to do, instead of me running around the vents and being confused about where I'm going and what's going on. Okay, that's someone's gear, or it's my items. I swear, if I get my items and not someone's gear, I'm gonna be real unimpressed. Not with anyone but myself, but you know, real unimpressed. Boop. Robo's equipment. Hey, Robo can help. But also, and just hear me out, you know, in theory, if I was to just switch my party members, like, why for would, you know, Frog's gear be missing if Frog wasn't there when Dalton kidnapped us, you know? Or is that a mechanic I could have exploited and didn't think to do? Because that would also track. You know, that would have been smart to try if I was a clever man. Yeah, it's gross. Okay. Door. What are you doing here? Once again, I don't know. Existing, not thriving. Okay. And punch. Okay, 754, 16. Okay, tech. Isla, kiss. Okay, that's good. Door. Alright. Attack. Okay, attack. Laser spin. Alright, yeah, that wins the fight. Ads in a minute. I'm gonna get up and stretch and order some lunch, because I told the person I'm closing with tonight that I would pick up lunch on the way. The party inventory. Okay, so we still need Luca's weapon. So I should probably order that so it's ready when I'm leaving. Boop. Nothing here. Uppies. Kapow! Once again, I question the wisdom of firing missiles indoors. Okay. Door. Okay. Oh, we might have come here through the vents before. Yeah, so we cleared that one. Okay, you're gonna wander. No. Okay, down. Okay, kapow. Okay. Okay, so this is where we came from. We've cleared both these doors. Boop. 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 Okay. And I don't think we've been down. Yep. Nope, that's the last chest. What are you? You know, y'all keep asking, and the answer is going to keep being, how would I possibly know? That was me using Robo's check on a singular target. XP, checkpoints, level up, ad break. Okay, I'll be right back, gang. Hurrah! Order submitted. You guys don't want to jail anyway. Alright, recover Luca's equipment. So everyone can participate in combat now. Silly robot. Pow! No, that was me using attack again. Me using all my AoE abilities and magic points on single enemies that die in 2 hits. Flame kick. Okay, and what's over on this side? Anything interesting? A lot of enemies. I don't know, and I was not expecting to fight 6 enemies. Robo, I actually want you to use your AoE this time. A thong for 2 gold. Junk items in my pond. Lake? I don't know if we're fishing in a lake or pond, but junk items. I mean, you can fish up a whole whale, so I don't know how big this body of water actually is supposed to be. Who could level up, learn protect? Uppies. Uppies. Oops. Okay. So, now if I was me. Okay, perfect. And uppies. I assume that I want to head towards the bridge of the ship. Bad noodle is a good noodle. Hooray! Alright, perfect. We need to heal Isla here. Check. Yes. Squirrel dance. Levy is happy. She's a good noodle. Okay, Okay, no, that's where we were. Okay. Alright, a magic capsule. We don't hate it, but that's not particularly helpful to our needs right now. Okay, so where's this get me? Here. No, this is the ladder that we just took. Do I have to play the vent minigame? I gotta play the vent minigame and figure out where I'm going. I mean, most of these are gonna be empty because we got all the enemies already. Yeah, so that's the room with the chest. Okay, so that's the elevator. Where's this get me? Okay, so it gets me down here, which is the bottom of the ship. I mean, we could go back to the jail cell and go outside again. That's something that we didn't double check. That's there. That's there. That's outside. Okay, so we got nothing here. We'll save because we have all our equipment. Okay, so down. What were my options here? Okay, the room with the 6 guys. Up. What's us here? So if I go further south, where's that get me? You worthless cretins. It appears they are modifying the epoch. Oh no, he's messing around with the epoch. Shh. Pay close attention to what you're doing. This is my royal heir throne. The world will bow before me. Wahaha. Okay. What's here? Interact? Nope. Okay, one robot. Okay, down. Okay. Up this way. Where's this get me? I am lost. Okay, so there's Dalton. What's here? Nothing. Okay, so the furthest south of the ship is where Dalton is. Okay, so that's this room. So there's no door further south here. Where's this ladder go? Okay, to there. Okay, so that's where that ladder goes. So this one here should be that room beside it. Okay, that's there. Hello, Raiders. How are we doing today? You guys were playing some Geometry Dash today. You know, I've seen Geometry Dash and I've never tried it out. But welcome in, Raiders. I'm James. I am a variety streamer. On Tuesdays we do visual novels. On Fridays we play Fallout. Saturdays we play Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy IX. Wednesdays and Thursdays are variety days. If anyone has to raid and run, eat, drink, sleep, pet their cat, you know, please do so. Thank you for supporting your streamer in their raid. Just for VWR, thank you for choosing me as your raid target today. You know, thanks for trusting me with your community. If you gotta go, you know, I totally understand. If not, we'll be here for about another 45 minutes or so. I do have to go to work this afternoon. But welcome in, all the same. I'm trying to figure out how to get to Dalton right now. If you have played this game, you will understand that I am lost. But how was Geometry Dash? How was your stream today? Are we dashing at all those triangles and circles and stuff? Okay. Oh, if I'm here, up this way. Okay, so that's a dead end. Which is also a weird problem to have, that a room's just a dead end. Went well, didn't beat anything hard, but had fun. Feel free to call me Gemma. Perfect. Well, Gemma, welcome in. Wait, why we stop here? Okay, nothing. But, you know, the important part is that when you play a game, you have fun, right? So, you know, mission accomplished. Okay, so that's the air duct that we started in. I swear. Okay, so, once again, this is where Dalton is. Yeah, so he's here. It's really finicky about whether or not I can see what's going on. So, how far do I get to there? Yes. I am lost. I much lost, my dudes. Abby, are you here? Do you know where I'm supposed to go? But, like, other than Geometry Dash, what kinds of things do you play on your over on your stream? Tell me a little about yourself. I forgot. Yeah, me too. Yeah, so that leads back to the vent that we were just in. Because all these are just going to lead back to the vent. So it's something about the vent minigame that I got to be doing. Because the ship is just one long noodle, you know? Also play Pokemon Legends Arceus. Not done with the story, but I do shine. I love me some Pokemon. I never actually beat Legends Arceus. I used to work overnights, and they told me I could bring a Switch, so I started playing it, and then the rules changed and I couldn't play Switch. So I never finished beating it. And then I just forgot it existed until, like, 2 days ago, actually. 2 days ago, I was just looking around, and I found out that I actually owned that. And I actually own 2 Fire Emblem games. There's a door here. Well, there was a door the whole time. I mean, you're trying to get your crap and get into the epoch. Other than that, I don't remember. There was a door in one of the rooms that we did earlier. The rules are the rules, and the facts are the facts. When the cheese drawer opens, you gotta pay the tax. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. If you ever find the opportunity, it's definitely worth finishing, especially with the second Legends coming out in the future. But is it... Can I trade my Pokemon to a other game, or are they very much standalone? I might get a capture card, actually, and play some, I never actually finished Scarlet, either. No, I have Violet. I have the future one. In any case, I don't finish Pokemon games. I just buy them. I always want to play them, and then I always get distracted doing something else. Connect to Pokemon at home? Okay. But, like, if we do it as, like, an on-stream thing, like, once again, I'll be motivated to actually sit down and play it with you guys, right? Okay, so I can transfer my Pokemon. The new Legends game might not connect at first, but it should eventually... Okay. That's... Golem Overlord. Okay. I don't know if this one's gonna have the same magic mechanic. I hope not. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. 4, 3, 2. What, you gonna self-destruct here, bud? Fire. I've been debating doing Pokemon. I need to finish Scarlet and Pearl. I mean, I think Pokemon's a fun game. 5. Why you count your... Why you start count over again? 3. 2. Love Pokemon. Now, is he kind of stuck because he doesn't have magic anymore? Because all their magic came from Lavos. So, like, he's trying to do something that he can't do anymore? No, I'm scared. Oh, agreed, I'm playing it tonight. 8 heights. I hate heights. Which Pokemon are you playing tonight, Abby? Oh, no, you're doing the trivia thing tonight. I thought you were saying you were going to stream Pokemon. Bye, Golem Overlord. Phew. I'm going to blow my nose. I'm getting congested. I'll be right back. I mean, I think we're doing some sort of challenge on Emerald. That'd be fun. So hear me out. How many of us in chat have Scarlet or Violet? I'm sure there's a few of us. I've done it. It's complete. See those beautiful wings? This throne is truly fit for a king. I name it the Aerodalton Imperial. And those Meadowsweat Interlopers shall be her first victims. Aerodalton Imperial, prepare for takeoff. No, 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 no. Stop the music. Aha, yes, there we go. Now then. Moon, I'm asking if people have the most current Pokemon game. Aerodalton Imperial. Away! Yep. You just launch your ship and knock all your dudes over. That tracks. My internet cut out, but I have Violet actually. I haven't started it though. That was... the Epoch. It can fly? I'm not a Pokemon player since Generation 1. Her name is not the Epoch, it's the Aerodalton Imperial. How can you even hear them? I don't understand what's going on here. And you, I'm afraid, are excess baggage. Trying to make like the wind and blow you all away. Oh yeah, you can put guns on it. Wahaha, yes, squirm about like the worms you are. We must reclaim the Epoch. Grrr. I mean, the DLC provided but didn't finish Scarlet. You. Iron Sphere. Now, what might be fun, because I do want to do the multiplayer things on Thursdays, is if I got a capture card, Pokemon battles on stream. Because, like, those should be pretty quick, like, you know, 10 minutes a round or whatever, right? Unless we're really stalling it out for some reason. We gotta be healing. I mean, I guess the question is how many people in the community have time at, you know, in that time frame and, you know, want to play. But we might be able to pick up some other people Because all they need is my Twitch friend code, right? You know, we could just grab, never touch the game. We could do battles on Showdown. I don't know what that is. What is Showdown? Heal beam. What are you doing there, Dalton? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what happened here. It's an online simulator. Showdown is a website exclusive to Pokemon battling. I'll look into it. Objective complete. Epoch okay? More importantly, how do we control this thing? Good question. These instruments are all unfamiliar. Isla, try hitting B. Nope, that's a gun. Wah. Try A. I'll look into it. That could be a fun thing for multiplayer. But, you know, like, it is kind of anti what I said, where I wanted to include as many people as possible. I have to see if my original team is viable in Violet. Justice! Dalton's been paid his due. Mercy, that ship can fly. Woo, I think I got a handle on it. Epoch happy. Epoch became bird. I believe this is what you refer to as a blessing in the midst of a disaster. It may not have been our intent. We have gained the means to fly. And I've just been thinking about upgrading myself too. Oh well. Find Chrono. Chrono Live. I don't know. Alright, Elder, we're leaving. We're done here. Hey, you still got your plant? Such a mysterious little tree. Perhaps someday it will help us paint the land green again. The sun ever rises on the morrow. There's little we can do but live for today and trust the other days will follow. It's good to see the smiles of hope. This despair is quite contagious, I fear. I glimpsed the figure of a man on the North Cape. I hope he was up to no ill. The Sun Temple of Zeal. Okay, so that hasn't changed. Where'd you get a cat? Hooray, hooray. Meow. Another stranger washed ashore not long after the tide carried you. He seemed to be searching for someone. No one had ever seen the person who came after you, not even in the world above. Could he have been a friend of yours? Elder, the villagers are slowly coming around as well. They simply need time to accept their fate. We will all have to start again from scratch, and that is not something people want to concede. It warms my heart to see him so full of energy. Okay, we'll visit the shop. That's not it. Shop. Buy. Okay. So we get the sonic bow. We probably need that if we get Magus. And both of those are armor upgrades. Okay. So on the North Cape. North Cape. Doomies. Boop. So it's you. Magus. Behold, all of it rests at the bottom of the sea. Gone is the magical kingdom of Zeal, and all the dreams and ambitions of its people. I lived there once, but I was another person then. What's this? A dimensional vortex? We were right then. This is powers beyond human control. Oh no. We'll be dragged into the raft. Shala. No, Janice. Stay away. But... It's a time gate? No. Shala. Janice. What is this place? Hello? There's no one here. Is this end of time? Ruh-roh, that was Ozzy. You were that boy. I've lived only for the thought of slaying Lavos. Ever since his rift in time's fabric stranded me in the Middle Ages. And just as I summoned him to my castle, you arrived to interfere. To think, I would be drawn through yet another portal, only to find myself returned to this age. Ironic, is it not? Being from the future, my knowledge of the past enabled me to convince the Queen that I was an oracle of no small power. And so again, I worked to draw this beast out. But no history book could have prepared me for what ensued. Unimaginable is the power of Lavos. Before him, all are as leaves cast to the bitter winds that howl about death's black wings. Stay this course, and your fate will be the same as that fool Chronos. Chrono. Play with fire and you get burned. A lesson that shall be learned sooner than later. The weak go quickly to their graves. Pig? You wish to fight me? No. Defeating you won't bring Chrono back. Alright, Magus. Wait. I'll accompany you. Pardon? I said that the fool was dead. I did not say his death could not be undone. What? Gaspar, the guru of time, knows the way to restore those streams of time that have been diverted from their proper courses. Magus? Yes? Goodbye, Luca. It was fun to have you for like 2 minutes. Magus has Moonfall Scythe. So is the other scythe better? Same? Worse? Village? 5. Okay, 143, so it's only an upgrade of 9. But these armor 30, 20, 30. Okay, so that's an upgrade for everyone in the party. We'll grab 4. Whip. Okay, let's sell some more of our old gear and hope we don't need it for a boss fight again. Sonic. Oh, that was an upgrade. I'm a failure. It's fine. Triceratopper. Okay. Equipment. Okay. You're good. Nope. You're good. Okay. Okay. Floggy. Okay, you're good. Okay. Sell. Ads, gross. Ads in a minute. You won't miss much. It's going to be me trying to figure out the equipment project here. Okay, so we buy 2 of those. We need... Okay, we can afford 4. We need 5. Mario's just not getting a weapon at this point. Okay, Aeon suit. Aeon suit. Oops. Raven armor's better for you. Aeon suit. Aeon suit. Okay. Sell. Okay, that's still an upgrade. Okay, so Platinum Vest is better than the Luminous Robe, but the Luminous Robe is +5 defense. We'll keep that in case we need that. Okay, yeah, we buy that. Okay, so everyone has a helm and a armor slot, I believe. Yeah, so just Morrow doesn't have the upgraded helm. I use Morrow so little, that's fine. But we have enough to go around, it looks like. Yeah, so everyone got an Aeonian helm. Morrow just doesn't have a weapon. And Magus doesn't have the Scythe. And the Scythe felt like a very minor upgrade, so I think Prevent Stop is slow. So we'll hang on to that in case we need that for a boss fight. Magic Defense. Magic Defense, that can go. Okay. I'm gonna regret that. Add jail. Okay. That's good for now. Ad break. Alright, I'm gonna run to the washroom. Okay. You guys are in ad jail. The Epoch space-time companies have gone haywire. That's... fish. Welcome back from ad jail. It's enormous. I detected a tremendous amount of mental energy. Isla no like boat. Boat no like Isla. The Ocean Palace, but no. Look at the Epoch's time-space monitor. There's activity in other ages as well. Oh, we have a whole new mess of portals. The Epoch can also fly, so the portals are largely irrelevant. The space-time balance appears to be slipping off its axes. Is Lavos' hand in this as well? I'll not understand. Think too much. Head go boom. Relatable. But, you know, we can go stay here. Go to the Sun Shrine. We could go... Off the top of my head, I don't remember what other things that we have here at this point now. Okay, Okay, that's the village. Yeah, so it's just that and the sun shrine. So we got nothing to do here. So we bail. We outie. There we go. So now if we go to prehistory, right? And land, say here. No. Land. No, that's not a cave I can go to. Land. Right, I can use this Lost Sanctum portal. Or whatever it is. And explore whatever this is, you know? Where are we? My memory bank contained no data on this location. I don't smell something. Maybe animal here. I've not seen this place before. Is this a world apart from our own? Perhaps a different dimension altogether? There may be some value in the knowing. Oh, so this might be a bonus dungeon that they added in the remake. Not a door? Save. That being said, I think this is a good point to save it to end this week. Next time we play some Chrono Trigger, we will go rescue our buddy Chrono. That'll be the objective for that session. We've already done the mini game, so that shouldn't take the whole session. And then we can come back and see what this Lost Sanctum is with Chrono. I will raid us out. So yeah, no scheduled streams until next Tuesday. If you need the times in your specific time zone, as always, in the Discord, I use dynamic timestamps. So, yeah. Are curious when we'll be back. You can always come join us on the Discord. Share what you're up to in your video games. There's a self-promotion channel. If you want to post a link to your own channel or anything. We'll be doing Stray Gods. We'll be finishing up our run. And then next week, after that, we'll be starting the Halloween-themed sim visual novel that I picked out. Variety days on Wednesday, Thursday. Fallout on Friday. And then Final Fantasy IX next week. I have no other news or announcements or events going on in the community, so let us go see who is on right now. Be right back. Maui is playing Slipstream. Harley is playing Minecraft. Wreckage is just starting a half hour ago playing some Dark Souls. Wreckage is playing Dark Souls. Ren Drums is just chatting. Dara's playing Red Dead. Evie's playing Valorant. Penguin's playing Baldur's Gate. Mohawk is playing DVD. Legend of Heroes. Music. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna trade. We're gonna raid Maui. We're gonna raid Maui Apocalypse. One of Abby's friends, another VTuber, plays Pokemon and Slipstream and all the fun stuff that we do. So yeah, it'll be fun. Start raid. First one is if you're following. Second one is if you're subbed. If you're domed, well, that's an entirely separate problem that we're not going to talk about right now. But, you know, guys, make sure you eat, drink, sleep, hydrate, charge your devices, pet your cats and dogs, take care of yourselves. You can't pour if your cup's empty. I love you all, and I will see you in someone else's chat later today, I'm sure.